Hey guys, this is going to be the simulator setup video for the RCB7X. First, we are going to set up the transmitter. To do this, we have to enter the main programming mode. So for this, we press the down select button together and then power on the transmitter. As you can see, we have come to the model selection page. Over here, we have to select a new model for the simulator. As you can see, I have selected model 2 as I have already assigned model 1 to a real heli. You have to make a new model to use it on the simulator. The next step is to give your model a name. So I suggest something like simulator or real flight or something like that. Now, as you select a new model, the default mode is heli mode. We have to change this and get this to acro. To do this, I will now press the decrease button, get it to acro, and press the clear key. There you go. Now you're in acro mode. Rest of the settings we will keep it as it is, as we do not require any type of mixing for the simulator. So I'm going to go back now. Okay, we are back right now and back to the main display of the transmitter. So the transmitter setting is done for the SIM. Now, as you see, I have already plugged in the USB dongle and I've connected the receiver too. As you can see now, I have connected the wire into the SIM port of the receiver, and as you see, the red wire is facing on top. This is the correct way of plugging in the connector, and as you see, it is plugged into the simulator port of the receiver. Now we are going to plug in the USB dongle into the laptop to get the dongle drivers installed first. So what I suggest is you power on your transmitter, make sure it's on your model 2 or whichever model you have selected for your simulator. After this, you need to take your USB dongle and plug it into a USB port of a laptop. As you can see, the blue LED is flashing. My drivers have already been installed on the laptop, so I don't need to reinstall it again. You guys, as soon as you would plug in a USB dongle, you would get a steady blue. It just takes around 5 to 10 seconds for the USB drivers to load. After that, you will get a flashing blue. As you can see, the receiver is already bound to the transmitter and I have a steady green over here. So the next phase of this setup is going to be programming, or rather setting up the simulator. As you can see, I've already loaded Real Flight G4 on my laptop. So now I'm going to click on the EMU, that is the G4 EMU, and it would take me to this page. As you can see, and this would be my first use, so the my channels are not detected by the emulator. So for the emulator to detect my channels, first I'm going to click on auto detect, which gets this pop-up. Now we have to move the sticks of our transmitter in the direction shown above. So that is the aileron stick. We have to move it to the extremes. So here you go. So I have moved the aileron stick to its extremes. So now we click on finish. So it takes us to the next step, where we have to move our elevator sticks to the extreme. As you see, I have done that. Click finish again. Next step is to move our rudder stick to the extremes, right and left. As you can see, you have to do it a couple of times just so that the emulator gets the ends right. Then finish, and this is the last step, which is the throttle. So as you can see, it's full up, pull down, pull up and pull down again. Finish. There you go, the channels are found, all 4 channels are found. After this you just select OK and launch the game. After hitting launch game, the next thing that you have to do is go to controller and go to select controller and select interlink G2. Once this is done, go to control calibration and follow the instructions. So as you see, we have to place all the trims in the center. So all the trims are in center. Then we hit next. So in the next step, we have to place throttle stick, as well as make sure that all the switches are in their normal position. Once this is done, we select next. Okay, now it's time for us to move the sticks all together to and check all are moving to 100% or no. As you can see, it is. So we hit finish, and this is done for controller calibration. Now we go to channel mapping. So again we go to controller and go to channel mapping. Now we have to make sure that the bars seen on the screen move in accordance with the stick movement. So now I'm going to move my aileron stick, and as you see, as I move my aileron right, the bar moves to the left, which is incorrect. So we'll have to reverse this. So here I go, I hit reverse, and now again I'm moving my aileron stick to the right, and now the bar moves to the right and to the left, and the bar moves to the left. So now this is set correctly. Next is your pitch, that is elevator. So again, I move my elevator up and the bar should go to the right. This is not the case. When I move the elevator up, the bar goes to the left. So again here we are going to reverse the pitch As you see, I have reversed the pitch. So now when I push the elevator stick up, the bar moves to the right, and when I bring it down, it moves to the left. Throttle. Again here, as I move the throttle stick to up, the bar moves to the left, and when I move it down, it moves to the right. So this is incorrect again. So again we are going to reverse it over here. So now when I move the throttle stick up, the bar moves to the right, and when I move the throttle stick down, the bar moves to the left. Next channel is yaw, that is your rudder. So let's check this out. When I move my rudder stick to the right, the bar moves to the right, and when I move the rudder stick to the left, it moves to the left. So as this channel is performing correctly, we do not have to reverse this channel. So as you see, your basic 4 channels are set up for the simulator, and you can fly helicopters and planes with this setup, with this basic 4 channel setup. So we're just going to click OK, and now I'm going to reset the model. Now as you see, I'm going to move my throttle stick up and pull up. That's bad. Don't ever try to fly with one hand. So anyway guys, this was the basic simulator setup for the RCB7X and the real flight simulator. One more heads up guys is that once you go to channel mapping, and in case the channels are not set in the correct order, roll, pitch, throttle, yaw, please do set them in this manner. Channel 1 has to be roll, channel 2 pitch, channel 3 throttle, and channel 4 yaw. And then check for the bar movement, and if required, reverse the servo. But the channels have to be mapped in this order: roll, pitch, throttle, yaw, for basic 4 channel use. That's it for the setup. See you guys.